Good morning. It's Saturday, November 2nd. I'm Michelle Ross in the Fox 5 newsroom. Thank you for joining us live on the Fox Local app. An FDNY firefighter is recovering after he was seriously injured during a fire in Hamilton Heights yesterday afternoon. He was using a hose line down a stairway when he accidentally stepped into an open window and fell down a shaft. He was taken to Harlem Hospital, where he is in serious but stable condition. Opening statements began in Daniel Penny's trial. The former Marine accused of putting a homeless man, Jordan Neely, in a fatal chokehold on the subway last year. Supporters of Neely say excessive force was used. Witnesses say Neely was acting erratically. Checking the forecast today, sunny with cooler temps. Tonight, clear and chilly. Tomorrow, more sun. Now, we are just 3 days away from Election Day, and if you're planning to vote, there are a couple of things you should know before heading to the polls. Fox 5's Jessica Formoso breaks down the do's and don'ts.
Early voting is taking place across the country, including right here. Voters say it's the most important election of their lives.
Very important, because depending who's in office could affect my rights, especially as a woman. I work in healthcare, so that's a big deal to me, too.
There's a lot on the line here.
According to the New York City Board of Elections, over 1 million votes have already been cast. For those heading to the polls in the coming days, officials want to remind you there is absolutely no electioneering allowed.
Do not wear your favorite candidates' logos or hats or whatnot. You will not be permitted to do so. So just go in there and cast your vote and let your voting do the talking, not on your shirt or a hat or anything else while you're going into the poll site. When you leave and you're beyond the 100-foot line, you can say whatever you want to say.
That includes no signs, pamphlets, nothing that is indicative of supporting a candidate. Those who violate the rules will be escorted out by police.
No one outside trying to tell you who to vote for.
I think it's important just kind of like knowing that I can stick to what I wanted to vote for and walk in there. I know that I can stick to that decision and not feel like I'm intimidated to vote for anyone else, or know that it's kind of going to be kind of changed in any sort of way.
Rules some voters are not aware of.
I actually didn't until you just asked us a question, so.
I was prepared to wear mine, so I'm glad I did it.
So why have these laws in place? Well, it's quite simple: to ensure a hassle-free voting environment.
The state law prohibits you from electioneering beyond the 100-foot mark. That's the little square, the little triangle you see outside the poll site, and that's to ensure that everybody has a free and fair and safe environment to go in and vote.
The city has over 1,200 polling sites. Remember, early voting continues this weekend, but also remember the rules. On the Upper East Side, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
The New York State trooper who was shot and wounded on the Southern State Parkway on Thursday is now recovering at home after being released from a Long Island hospital yesterday. Troopers lined up outside Nassau University Hospital to show their support as he was discharged. 27-year-old Thomas Messia was shot in his right leg late Wednesday night. It happened when he saw a parked car on the highway, thinking it was a stranded motorist in a black Dodge Charger who needed help. Police say when Messia pulled over to help, the driver opened fire, shooting the trooper in the leg before driving away.
We are angry beyond words at what was done to him. We're also extremely grateful that today he is going home.
While he is home recovering, police still need your help. There's now a $15,000 reward for information leading to the suspect's arrest. Now to a story you'll only see on Fox 5. A Long Island hospital is providing breast milk to new mothers who can't breastfeed. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg shows us how the program got started.
Stephanie Devine went from carrying to caring for her baby boy Ben overnight. The 32-year-old had what she called the double whammy: preeclampsia or high blood pressure and gestational diabetes. She said doctors had no choice but to bring Ben into the world almost 2 months early.
It was, hey, you're going to go to the hospital for those steroid shots. We're going to monitor you. And then, hey, maybe you'll get to go home. No, I was there and then I went for the C-section. Good job, Ben.
The first time mom had her mind set on giving Ben, who only weighed 3 pounds, breast milk. But Stephanie wasn't able to do it on her own right away. Since Ben was premature, her body didn't produce milk as quickly as she would have hoped.
They asked me, like, would you want to be given donor milk? I was like, yes, that'd be great.
Thanks to a new donor breast milk program at South Shore University Hospital where she delivered, she was able to give Ben a head start.
It's just an in-hospital program, and the real goal of it really is to use as a bridge to mom having her own milk come in.
It's a partnership between the hospital and the New York Milk Bank. It gives moms like Stephanie with babies in the NICU the option to give their children human breast milk from donors.
The milk goes through a pasteurization process, and then it's frozen and sent to us overnight on ice. And then we put it in our freezer straight here.
So the plan is to expand the program as early as next year, so moms in the postpartum unit who may not have enough supply can get donor milk to help supplement their production.
Having this program takes that pressure off of the mom while still being able to provide the benefits to the baby.
Ben, who's 6 weeks old and weighs 6 pounds, drinks Stephanie's breast milk now. She says if she has extra, she too will donate to help other moms like her. And she shares this message.
Lean on your supports and know that there is people here to help you throughout the process.
Giving new meaning to the saying, it takes a village.
Here you go, Ben.
In Bayshore, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
The popular weight loss drugs, Ozempic and Wegovy, may do more than just help you lose weight. According to a new clinical trial posted in the New England Journal of Medicine, the drugs can also assist in easing debilitating knee pain and improve function. Health experts say extra weight puts more stress on the knee joint, and cartilage weighs down more quickly. Doctors hope the active ingredient in both of the weight loss drugs could be an alternative to knee replacement surgery for those who are obese and have knee arthritis. Now, many of those running the TCS New York City Marathon tomorrow are overcoming the odds to get to this point. Fox 5's Haley Fixler introduces us to one of these runners who never thought she would see this day.
4 years ago this month, a woman's life changed forever. Diagnosed with a debilitating autoimmune disorder, she was told she might never walk again. Now she's running her third marathon on Sunday, refusing to let anything stop her.
Every day of my life, I am in pain.
Bedridden and wheelchair-bound, Marion Jones spent months in and out of the ICU and rehabilitation facilities, battling a rare autoimmune disease impacting the central nervous system.
Neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder, learning how to walk again, spending time with a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, relearning how to use my motor skills, how to write.
She's come a long way since November 2020, but still needs bi-weekly infusions and medications to make it through each day.
I had damage to my spine. I had lesions on my spine.
Despite her daily pain, Jones will lace up her running shoes to tackle her second New York City Marathon on Sunday. A few weeks ago, she ran the Chicago Marathon with plans to finish marathons across the world.
I'm going after the 6 stars, and I want to run all of the world majors.
Jones is on a mission to make her mark on the world, raising awareness for the rare disorder that changed her life forever, and to show others anything is possible.
I also look at it as a way to just celebrate, this new evolved version of myself, and hopefully be a voice of inspiration for others out there that are struggling, to encourage them to push through. It's one of those things that when you cross the finish line, it just teaches you about the resilient side of yourself.
Marion says her only goal is to make it to the finish line. She also tells us she has a confirmed spot in the London Marathon in April. In Central Park, Haley Fixler, Fox 5 News.
More eco-friendly Metro North trains will soon be up and running. The new trains are expected to reduce airborne pollutants by up to 85% compared to the current ones. 2 new trains will soon be tested, expected to hit the tracks at the beginning of next year. Officials say over the next 3 years, the plan is to release another 27 for the Hudson and Harlem Metro North lines. Now, from Brat Summer to Brat Year, Collins Dictionary has officially named Brat as its 2024 Word of the Year. The term was popularized by singer Charli XCX when she used it as the title of her 6th studio album in June. Now, the phrase Brat Summer quickly became a cultural phenomenon to describe a certain way of life. Collins Dictionary defines it as a confident, independent, and hedonistic attitude. Now for a final check of the forecast today with sunny with cooler temps, tonight clear and chilly, and tomorrow with more sun. And that does it for us this morning. I'm Michelle Ross. Have a great day. And remember, Fox 5 News is always streaming here on the Fox Local app.